Hello viewers. So it's evening 7 o'clock. I wanted to skip this practice time because I had headache and I took medicine some time ago and I wanted to skip this practice. As I mentioned in my previous video that I would from today I would do something extra besides uploading 2 videos in a day, but actually uh, it is a Purnima today, and every Purnima there's a puja in my family, Satyanarayan Swami puja. So I woke up very early in the morning. It was 3 o'clock in the morning when I woke up, and since puja was at the time of morning 7 o'clock, so I thought I should not sleep again. So I kept on waking up, and since then I was busy. I have been doing something another. I do many things except I learned something. I learned something. My previous diaries. I read that. I watch one or two episodes. A web series on Netflix, and I also read one page, but I just couldn't practice my shadowing practice and out loud reading practice. And I was also mentioned in morning time that I would in evening time I would pick something from my diaries, and I would start speaking on this camera so that I could revisit or remember all those things, and I want to learn all those things because there are so many patterns, sentences, words, and I think if I learn those things and incorporate my day-to-day life, day-to-day conversation in conversation, then definitely my conversation would be differently. So, and there are some regrets also because I accumulate so many things in my diaries, and I have written lots of diaries, but irony is that I am not able to use them while speaking. So I want to practice all of them, and so that I have decided that I would from today now on I would pick some structures and topics so that I could revisit or remember all those things, and I am able to add in my conversation. So it was all about, and but I failed because I uh, have headache, and I, even though I don't wanted to come, but suddenly I remember the main part of my journey is speaking. So if I skip this, how would I, how will I learn to speak and to be fluent in English? So I think I shouldn't have skip this. So coming this thought in my mind, and I just came this room, and I think, why not now itself I should say something, so that uh, my consistency won't break. So here I am. So as per my commitment, so I like conditional sentences. Whenever I listen conditional, using anyone one using conditional sentences uh, in their conversation, so I like, and even movies and everywhere, who the person who are eloquent, they are frequently use conditional sentences. As I have learned about conditional sentences, there are four parts of conditional sentences. So first of all, zero conditions conditional sentences. In zero conditional sentences, we talk about universal truth, like when sunrise, the morning begins; when sunset, the night begins; and if you hit the water, it 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 become hot. It becomes hot, and if you stay in sun too long, your skin starts getting burned, like this. Whatever we see in the universal truth, and that zero conditional, there is no rules, just you use present indefinite versus present indefinite. So like this we use zero conditional sentence. And after that, if I talk about the general conditions, in general condition we talk about the general way. eh, if he if he calls me, I will talk to him. If he he doesn't call me, why will I uh, call him? Or if she doesn't want to talk to me, why 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 will I talk to her? I know. So this way we use general conditions. So normally, uh, like in general condition, type 1 condition. So, and if you go in the rain, you will get wet, you may get wet, you will get wet, or you may get wet. So if you Uh, so this way we use general condition. It is called type 1 condition. So now I am jumping to type 2 conditional, which is hypothetical. So we use this type 2 conditional for imaginary, which is not right, but we are just imagine that, like, if I were an actor, I would earn a lot of money, and if if I were I'm talking about in zero in type 1 type 2 condition, hypothetical condition, a state of being. uh, Type 2 condition, there are three parts: a state of being, and a possession, and general action words, general action sentences. So if I were a doctor, I would earn a lot of respect in society. And if I were not an advocate, what would I do? So I am an advocate, and I'm thinking about that if I were an advocate, if I were not an advocate. So this way. And if I talk about in general condition about possession. So in possession, we just owning some things. We talk about, like, if uh, I if I don't have bike, if I had not bike, how would I go to somewhere? If I had money, lots of money, I I would purchase a lots of things. So in type 2 condition, we don't use the second part will. We have to use, because it's hypothetical, so imaginary. So we need to use would. So if I we can't say if I had money I will purchase lots of things. So cannot say, we cannot use will helping verb in this sentence. We can use would, and we can use may, and may, might, but we won't we can't use can, and will. So if it rained, in action words we use, if it rained, I would have bath. If I went to if I went to America, I would learn English easily. This is not possible because I am not going. I don't have chance to go to America. So I just simply, I am imaginary. I am thinking about if I went to America, then I would learn speaking in English easily. If I met Shah Rukh Khan, I would take his autograph. I would spend time with him, which is not possible. also not possible. So this way we use type 2 conditional sentences. In type 2 conditional sentences there are three parts. First of all, and in type 2 conditional sentences we talk about hypothetical things which is not going to happen, or which is not uh, happened happened, and we just imagine things and we talk about. So this is what, because it has been 15 minutes, so now I would finish with two words. mm, what should I talk about? Yeah, for simple, because I don't remember. So we use picture, and when we use picturesque, that means lively. So it's quite beautiful word itself. So it's like we are used photogenic. His face is photogenic. It means whenever we take photographs of someone, and the photographs comes out beautiful, so we use this term uh, photogenic. So like this way, when we use picturesque, when we see any beautiful scenery in lively, and we can use see how this picturesque location where we want to get photograph ourselves, and because location is very beautiful, so in terms of we can use picturesque. And now I would like to second word use mm, I forget. I wanted to um, yes, spontaneously. We often use spontaneously when we talk about something without preparation, like I do every day. Then we can use spontaneously. So we can also use offhand and impromptu word uh, instead of using spontaneously. So there are offhand, and there are some words all, and which I forget right now. So later on I would mention that word so that I can use myself also. So it has been 18 minutes. I'm going to finish 19 minutes. So here I am bound to wind it up this video. So I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care, have fun, and good night. Thank you very much.